On April 29, 2023, Piedmont Medical Center staff alerted authorities to a knife wounding incident that occurred, leaving the female victim in critical condition upon arrival. A Bibb County Sheriff's officer walked into the ER and noted that the victim had been wounded multiple times in her face and body. According to court documents, Akiem Jordan and his child's mother, Shandrea Spencer, who he had previously been separated from for some time, had been out prom shopping. Shortly after returning to Jordan's home, the two went for a walk down a dirt road so they could talk. She said she told Jordan that she had been seeing someone else while they were on a break, and that's when Jordan, who reportedly was able to guess who the other person was, began to cry and pulled a small dagger that had a blade of at least 3 inches from his pocket. He then attacked her and wounded her multiple times. The report stated that Shandrea began pleading with Jordan not to end her life and begged him to stop because they had a child together. That is when it was said that Akiem stopped attacking her and she was able to limp away, covered in blood, to his mother's house for help. His mother rushed her to the hospital and told the deputy she was unsure how the attack happened. She had only seen them when they left on foot, and then the female returned covered in blood and in need of assistance. Akiem's mother also told authorities that she saw her son as they left and he, quote, was talking out of his head. Deputies located and peacefully arrested Jordan at his home with help from family members. They saw that he had changed his clothing, so they retrieved the clothes he had worn during the attack. When allowed inside, officers noticed blood on the carpet leading from the front door down the hallway where the victim collapsed. A neighbor stated he heard screaming, and when he went outside to investigate, he saw a blood-soaked woman limping towards Wells Place. He also saw the suspect walking in the opposite direction with blood on one of his arms. Shandrea told law enforcement she lost her phone and wig during the attack. She explained that the dagger Jordan used came in a set he ordered from Amazon that included a sword as well. According to court documents, Jordan was indicted in June 2023 on charges of aggravated assault and possession of a knife during the commission of or attempt to commit certain felonies. He was granted bond that same month. Less than a year later, another dispute would leave the families involved heartbroken. On Valentine's Day in 2024, an altercation started on Flamingo Drive in Macon, Georgia. Bella Jordan's grandmother, Janet Dorn, was wounded with a knife in her head and arms, but that wasn't the worst of the news to come. Shandrea called 911 just after midnight to report the attack. The grandmother told authorities that the child had been taken by the man who assaulted her, 19-year-old Akiem Jordan, the toddler's father. While the grandmother was taken to the hospital, deputies issued a BOLO or be on the lookout for Akiem and the white vehicle he and the passenger, identified as 20-year-old Rahem Ferrell, were in. Family members shared that Ferrell participated in the attack on Janet. Another one of her daughters later told news stations that Akiem visited his daughter at the family's home often and had custody of her the week prior. About 3 hours later, investigators received information on the location of the 2 persons of interest linked to the incident that occurred on Flamingo Drive. Deputies and investigators responded to Timber Point Apartments on the 200 block of Old Clinton Road and made contact with both subjects. Akiem was holding Bella in his arms. According to Deputy Coroner Lonnie Miley, sadly, 1-year-old Bella was found gone, a result of severe blows and knife wounds.
It was 3 a.m. The Bibb Sheriff's Office called Macon Bibb Deputy Coroner Lonnie Miley out to 2050 Old Clinton Road.
I was just told that it was a homicide. I had no idea that it was going to be this horrific scene.
Miley says when deputies arrived at the Timber Point Apartments to arrest 19-year-old Akiem Jordan, 20-month-old Bella, Jordan's daughter, was still in her car seat.
She had various injuries on her and what appeared to be many stab wounds on her, and was just terrible to see her like that.
Miley says over his 34-year career, he's seen many gruesome crimes and scenes, but the ones with kids you never get used to.
I can't imagine somebody doing this to this innocent child who was just a couple months short of her 2-year-old birthday.
We spoke to the neighbors in the apartments about what happened. Most said they did not know that the homicide had happened at all, but all were shocked to hear of the sad news.
It is a sad statement on this day, which is Valentine Day, and it's supposed to be about love.
Akiem and Rahem were transported to the Bibb County Law Enforcement Center. Rahem faces charges of fatality and 2 counts of aggravated assault. Akiem faces a charge of fatality in connection with the passing of his 1-year-old daughter. He also faces 3 counts of aggravated assault. Both are being held without bond as of this video. When asked why an Amber Alert was not issued at the time of the child's abduction, the Bibb County Sheriff's Office confirmed that they were in the process of issuing the alert when they found the child and the suspects in the case. Therefore, the alert was never issued. Thankfully, family members shared that Janet was listed in stable condition. I will be following the outcome of this case, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the update. May the family and friends of Bella Jordan find solace in the happy memories, and may her soul rest in perpetual peace. I also wish Janet a speedy recovery. Thank you.